Level 0. You are 6 years old, and Estella is the one who knows your name. She hums when she folds your laundry. An old song from a country you've never been to. A song with too many syllables. A song that lives only in her voice. She presses her thumb against your forehead when you have a fever. There is a small white mark across the knuckle from something she did as a child, working, before you. You don't ask about it. You touch it sometimes, while she reads to you. Your mother flies in for your birthday. Your father calls. The driver is named Marco. The chef is named Henri. The woman who comes Tuesdays to do your hair is named Patricia. You don't know yet that other 6-year-olds don't have a Marco, a Henri, a Patricia. You don't know yet that there is always someone with you, and there has been since the day you were born. This is what they will later call your childhood. Level 1, the school where everyone's parents fly in. At 8, you start at the prep school 3 states away. A driver takes you to a plane. Another driver meets you at the plane. There is no moment you are alone. The other kids are like you. Their nannies hum different songs in different languages. They have Marcos and Henris too. On your first day, a girl says her father's company makes the jet you flew on. And you say, cool. And that is the whole conversation. And you have a friend. Belonging arrives warm and clean. You will look back at this year for the rest of your life. On the second day, a boy says your full name with a small flinch. Your dad's the one who fired my dad's company. You say, oh. You don't say your full name again that year. You learn the first thing they teach you here. Your name is something other people have feelings about before you walk into a room. You learn to walk in quieter. You call home on Sundays. Estella answers before your mother does. She still hums when she's pleased to hear you. Level 2. The plane has your name on it now. 12, 13, 14. Tokyo for a weekend because your mother wants the sushi at a place that takes 6 months to book. Greece in August. A villa in Mystique where the staff remembers what you drank last year. The world is small, and it is yours. There is a specific feeling to looking out a window at 35,000 feet, knowing the plane lands wherever you tell it to land. And that feeling is not nothing. A girl from school asks if she can come stay over the holiday. The family office runs the standard check. The family office does not approve. You are not told why. You don't ask. The next time someone asks, you say the house is being renovated. The time after that, you don't say anything because no one asks anymore. Estella is still there when you come home for summer. She is older now. Her hands are slower. She still hums. The loneliness arrives like furniture. You don't notice it being delivered. One day you look up and the room is full. Estella still hums when she's pleased to hear you. You call more than you used to. Level 3. They bring you into the family office. At 16, they sit you down in a room you've walked past your whole life. There are 12 people in suits, and one of them is the lawyer who has known you since you were born, and you have never once thought to wonder what his job actually is. They use a word. Principal. It takes you a beat to understand they mean you. The principal beneficiary of the trust. Your parents are also principals. The lawyer who has known you since you were born nods at you the way men nod at other men in rooms like this. And for a moment, sitting at this table, you are taller than you have ever been. Then he keeps talking, and the family is not a feeling, it turns out. The family is a structure. The structure has assets, advisors, vehicles, allocations. The structure has employees. You have employees. You have always had employees. You sit with that for a moment. The room is very quiet for a room with 12 people in it. You go home. You try to hum the song she used to hum, and you cannot find it. Level 4. The girl and what you don't ask. At 20, you meet a girl at a seminar. She is not from this. She doesn't recognize your name, and you don't say it. And for 3 months, she likes you for reasons you can verify in the mirror. You think about her the way you have never thought about anyone. You think about a small wedding. You think about a kitchen. Then something happens. A journalist gets her number, or she gives it, or her cousin says something at a bar. It doesn't matter. In the version that ends up on the page. Her brother's visa. Her father's small business loan. The story does not run. You do not see her again. Her number stays in your phone for years. You could land a plane in her city by morning. You don't. You have learned not to ask. That spring you remember, finally, to ask after Estella. You ask the woman who manages the household. She tells you, with the neutral kindness she has been trained in, that Estella retired 3 years ago and passed last autumn. The arrangements were handled. You were not on the list. You sit with this for a long time. You realize you do not know where she was from. You realize the song she used to hum was probably the song her own mother hummed to her, in the country she did not get to go home to often, because she was raising you. You go for a walk. You come back. You tell no one. There is no one to tell. Level 5. You are the heir. The board seat is yours at 28. People you have seen on magazine covers stand when you enter the room. Restaurants you have never heard of know how you take your coffee. A prime minister calls you by your first name. There is a morning in Singapore where you stand at a window on the 43rd floor and the city is entirely yours in the way only a city at dawn from a height can be. And you think, yes, this is what it was for. You hold that for about 30 seconds. You marry. She is from a family like yours, a family that knows. The wedding has 400 guests, 3 magazines, and 1 helicopter shot. You like her. She likes you. You are kind to each other in the careful way of 2 people who understand the thing they have agreed to. You have a son. His nanny is named Lourdes. She is from a country you have visited twice for vacation and never for anything else. She hums when she folds his shirts. You hear it from the doorway one afternoon, and you stand there for longer than you mean to. You do not know the song. You know the shape of it. This is the life. The love that raised you was someone's job, and you will never know if it was also love. If this hit something, subscribe, drop a like. There's more coming. Everyone wonders, at some point, whether the love that raised them was about them or about the role they played. Most people get to decide for themselves what to believe. At this altitude, you only get to stop asking. Your son is 6 years old. He is in the kitchen, watching Lourdes fold his shirts. She hums. He hums along now. He doesn't know yet.